Glen Washington, good afternoon to you.
Greetings, greetings. How you doing, Mr. Lindsay?
I'm doing fine, sir. I'm doing fine. I know you were a friend of Dennis, and I know you guys hang out a lot in New
Yeah,
York and in Jamaica. When I first got this song, Glenn, I was optimistic. I said, "Oh, Glen Washington, do a cover of Dennis Brown, Baby Don't Do It." But I wasn't prepared for what's to come. And when I played this song, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" The reason why I got so excited last year, we had three big hits from Bunny Wailer. Different artists did three big songs out of Bunny Wailer's catalog. And when I got this song, I'm saying, I think Dennis Brown gonna be for 2022 because if you, Glen Washington, started the first Dennis Brown, and I got another one later, about week after I got yours. Tell us about this song because what you told me when I called you earlier, you told me something that I cannot believe what you said. Tell us, let the whole world hear it this time now, not just me alone.
well, actually, I was living in New York when I recorded this song. This was over 21 years ago
What?
in
21?
Brooklyn. And Noel Alfonso came to me and said they want to do a tribute to Dennis Brown. So they have different artists sing one Dennis Brown song.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me he asked me to choose one, and I chose this one. Baby, don't do it. And we recorded this over 20 years ago, before I
20.
moved to Florida. Before I moved to Florida.
Glenn, we're gonna get to that, but why did, of all the songs of Dennis Brown, why did you choose Baby Don't Do It?
This was one of my favorite Dennis Brown songs back in the day when I was a youth man
Right,
back in
right,
the days.
right,
And
right.
I went on a talent show and sang this song before.
You kidding?
Yeah, I got rave reviews from when I live in Maypen. I got rave reviews from people. They say, yeah, you did a good job of it.
So you're
So
not
it kind of,
surprised then? You're not surprised of the reaction you're getting
but
from me?
I'm still a bit surprised because I have to keep the thing humble. It can be into yourself as
Yes.
an entertainer. You cannot be into yourself. You have to just hope for the best.
Yeah, but Glenn, this song was done over 20 years ago. It's the
But
same thing. Last year, Freddie have a big tune with Shaka Demus, Sweet Caroline. And that song was
uh,
recorded 18 years ago, and Shaka found it and just put his voice on it. When you do a song
uh,
like this, brethren, you do it for keeps, don't you?
yeah, right. When you do a recording, you have to make sure that it's done proper, and it's music. Good music is a long lasting thing
Right,
forever.
right. That is true.
So
That
that's
is
why you can't no apologize, no shortcut. You can't take no shortcut. You have to
right,
do it right,
right.
and you come back to haunt you.
Why do you come back on? I will come
Yeah.
back, come, give you some hit later on, like this is gonna do for you. Cause the request line is so high for this one.
Okay.
I've been playing it every day since last week, and someone from Brooklyn, someone from the Bronx, someone from Florida just keep calling, boy, Mr. Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm telling you. Why do you think Noel Alfonso releasing it now? What's behind that?
I don't know. I think, and right now we have a momentum with a whole bunch of new songs. Because even though there's a pandemic going on, I decide I'm not gonna let that hold me back. I'm still
Right,
gonna make music,
right,
continue making music.
right. And you had a few charted songs last year, especially you were on that Marvin Gaye rhythm, which was so unusual.
That
So
that 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 that, that, that one too.
what about
That
it?
one too was recorded at Ed Robinson Studio 20 years ago.
Really?
Bring your love. It's
Bring
called
your
Bring
love
Your Love
on
On
in.
In.
Yes.
Yeah.
20 years ago?
Yep.
Why, Glenn, you have a way. I mean, from I first heard you with that album you did for Mr. Dad, Brother to Brother. And
Brother to
as a,
brother.
as a matter of fact, you were even closer. That you were you have earlier hits when I was in college in what 78, 79. They had that big tune, Rockers No
Crackers
Clappers.
no crackers. Voice of the Father.
You have a very colorful journey because here
Yes.
you are now songs that you have recorded 20 years ago coming back sounding fresh. Have you done
Yeah.
anything to this song to Baby Don't Do It, or this is the
No,
original
no,
song?
no, no. That's the original recording that we did in New York. We recorded at Dan One Studio.
Did you know it was gonna be released when
Well,
or
he called me and said I should send him a picture. He need a picture to release that song because they have different artists on the album
on the album?
that singing a Dennis Brown song. So he told me he was going to release mine. Mine and in trees there's somebody else, two other people with myself released on the Dennis Brown album. It's paying a tribute to Dennis Brown.
Right.
So he
What?
said send me a nice picture. So I sent him a picture, and then here you go.
Did well, I think the thinking behind Noel is that he's gotta put the best songs out as singles to kind of get
Yeah,
ready for the
yeah.
album, and I'm sure when people listen to Baby Don't Do It and say, "What is a sample of what's on the album?" They're gonna go get the album. So that's a good marketing tool for Noel.
Yeah.
So
True.
what else you have, Glenn? I mean, um, you're working on an album. I've heard. How far you
Yeah.
reach with that album?
Well, both of them, both of the album. I have two albums supposed to come, and I have an 8-song EP that's going to be released shortly.
Oh
That's
wow!
going to burn down the place. It's called No Limit.
No,
There's no limit to your love. I'm gonna make sure you get it first.
I would appreciate it. There was a
Oh yeah,
time
man.
when and as you get out the studio, and there was a certain man that would just send me, even when master, they send it to me. So here's a test. Tell me what you think about it. So it's been a while, and like I said, you have a very colorful journey in this business from
Yeah,
being
we
discovered
started out 1973.
1973.
Mm-hmm.
You impressed Stevie Wonder so much. How long did you work with Stevie Wonder?
We was over there for about almost 7 months.
Wow. And that experience have really set
That's
you.
how come I came into the US. He loved what he hear and decided he could take the band,
Take the
the
band.
whole band back. Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna take you back to I think it was about 90, 95, 96. You, Freddie McGregor, and Benji Myers did a show in Newark, New Jersey.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. No, because that's what I didn't know you were a player of instruments. I just you were just breaking out in New York, and I think I'll go to New Jersey to see you. And you were
Yeah.
just you sang, then you exchanged the bass, and then you went on the drums, and you were like,
Well,
you don't remember I showed there?
yeah. I remember it quite vaguely now. But
Yeah.
what happened is that I was started out as a singer with the band, and then Joseph Hill from Culture, the lead singer for
Yes.
Culture,
Yes.
the late Joseph Hill, he was the drummer with the band.
What?
Yes, he the one that taught me how to play the drums. Then after he left the band, I ended up having to. We have a whole bunch of little gigs, and I ended up having to pull up the microphone and sing and play. I was known as the singing drummer for a long time. I
Singing
played
drummer.
with different bands till I end up in Kingston, a Bohemia club,
Wow.
playing with the band called the Titans. That's where Happiness Unlimited came and got me. They say, I hear that you're a good drummer. You want a drummer. So when I left, I went to go play for them for the weekend. I thought it was just for the weekend. And after I did the show and I was ready to go back to Kingston, the guy said, "Where you going?" I'm saying, "I go back home." He said, "No man, we want you to be the drummer of the band. We don't want you to be just a one nighter." I'm saying, "Which part me gonna live?"
Yeah.
He said, "We have that under control. I have an apartment ready and all of that." So I ended up moving to the North Coast. And
Wow.
then they thought I was just going to be the drummer. They didn't know about the singing part. So one day the roadie setting up the
The
equipment,
equipment,
and
right.
accidentally put a microphone in front of me. So we didn't move it the night we start playing, and they was playing, and I pull up the microphone and bust out singing. Everybody turn around and with the eyes popping out.
This
like,
is
what?
the drummer?
Yeah.
But because
So
that
after that,
night in New Jersey, I mean, people were enjoying to see not just you, and I think Benjamin did some other, did some other stuff, but
yeah.
you took over that drum set and you performed today, Glenn.
Only once in a while. Sometimes when I get a chance, but it was Gregory that told me that well, you can sing, you play drums good, but you can't sing. You need to come out front and make people see you.
Right.
But people kept saying, I was at SOB's one time doing a show, and people say, we keep hearing the voice, but we can't see. We don't see who's singing. You have to decide whether you want to be out. So I decided I want to come out front. Let somebody else do that job.
Right. So when you produce, you still produce your stuff now and then. When you produce, you play your own drums, or you.
No. I let them get work too.
Okay.
Right now, there's a drummer in Jamaica called a youth called Kirk.
Kirk Bennett.
He used to play for Berry.
Yeah, man, Kirk Bennett.
That little drummer they play just like me.
Yes.
So that him a play all of my tracks them.
Big influence, huh?
Yeah, man.
All right, sir. Well, listen, I am so glad that I was able to get you because, you still have a lot of listeners and fans all over the place. We are on Red Hat Radio in Brooklyn. We are on Linkage Radio in the Bronx and so on. So take the time. Okay. Yeah, man. Take the time for big up your fans up in the tri-state area.
All of my fans. I have a show coming up in the tri-state area up in New York. August 28th.
August 28th.
Coney Island.
Oh, okay.
Up on the boardwalk there.
Nice.
That's the theater up on the boardwalk.
No, listen to me, Glenn. No matter where you go, you say New York, you have it baked. You're baked in New York. You know that?
And we have one coming up in June 11th in Hollywood Park.
In Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, keep me posted, no brethren, and let's stay in touch.
Yeah. You must have WhatsApp on your phone.
Yeah, man.
Okay, then I must send you some sample, make you go and listen to. Come and say you're the right man to judge them things there.
All right, sir. Well, listen, Glen Washington, I want to thank you for taking time. So suddenly, last minute call, and you provided me with some time. So I thank you very much for that. All right?
Okay, so it's a pleasure and it's an honor to talk to you, a man like you, for real.
Hey, Glenn, the last time I saw you was at Rebel Salute in 2020 in Jamaica.
At Jamaica, yeah.
Just before they close everything down.
Yeah.
Hey, just bore they close the system down, that was a good performance, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good vibe.
That was the first time at Rebel Salute?
2020?
Yeah, in January 2020.
No, I never performed for Rebel Salute in 2020.
When was that?
We were just visiting.
Oh, okay. You didn't perform?
No, Tony Rebel wanted me to perform, but I don't work like that, so you're just visiting.
Okay, because when they brought you into the media room, I thought you had just come off stage.
Yeah. The people were trying to do interviews and stuff like that, but I didn't perform.
Okay, because a lot of it, and this is why I don't like this backstage business, because you don't see who is performing.
Yeah, that's true.
They have been locked up in that room. They just keep bringing in people one after the other. So the assumption is that once they bring you into the room,
like you just perform.
You just perform. That's why I said you.
That's true.
You
that's
perform.
True. I understand that, but I was just passing through and Some joint.
And they gave you the royal treatment, huh?
Yeah,
You got the
they
royal.
start hanging on to me.
Yeah, you got the royal treatment because you came in just like all the other guys. Them just came off stage.
Yeah.
See, when you love,
Well,
brethren, when you love, you're loved. So that means you still have Rebel Salute to do, maybe next year, 2023.
well, it's up to Tony Rebel in what
You know where to find her. He knows where to find. And I'm sure you're gonna be, now that the system is back up and people gotta start touring again. I'm sure you have some tour.
We have a whole bunch of stuff.
I know, I can just imagine. And then having a hit song, Baby Don't Do It, gotta put a little gravy on it for you.
Yeah, there's a song that me and my wife did together that's doing well too, you know.
Yo, brother, send me them things there. If me don't get them, I can't play them.
It's a cover song called "Let It Be Me."
The old Jerry Butler.
Yeah.
With that girl, hey, Brenda Lee. Okay.
Brenda Lee.
Yeah. All right, send it to me, Glenn. So let's stay in touch, brethren.
All right.
I'm gonna work this. Baby, don't do it. All right.
Okay. Blessed love.
All right, respect.
And Lindsay a promoter. Bring up the biggest set of artists from Jamaica. Like Super Cat and Mr. Early be the doctor. Only for artists, no for them me can't remember. Who can remember when them used to keep Jamaica? The kind of show that used to give out no for water. To reggae